Welcome to the Nail Engineer, and today we have got my baby shower nails. Today is Friday, May the 4th. So may the 4th be with you. No Star Wars nails this year because I've done that already. I might well redo them eventually, but I'm just a bit busy with the baby shit at the minute. So this delightfully coincided with the wonderful Debbie from Clear Jelly Stamper sending me one of their new plates. And this plate is released on the 7th of May, and this is it here. And it's a collaboration plate with Case Polish, and it's CJSLC-29, and it's all of this baby stuff. Just look at all of the images on there. And this was to kind of congratulate me on managing to make it so far in my pregnancy. Fingers crossed. 34 weeks and 2 days today. So we're coming into the home stretch. So I just hope that baby Frank hangs in there until he's fully baked. Meanwhile, it's my baby shower this Sunday. I wasn't going to have one, but my friends thought that it would be a good thing to do, a nice thing to do. They wanted me to do it, they wanted to do it for me because they're sweethearts. So what better date to have it than on Sunday the 6th of May, which is International Bereaved Mothers Day. So let's just run through what we've used. This background colour that I'm wearing is coming off quite green on camera, and it has got a greenish tone. But it's a Madame Glam one-step polish called Hadspun Blue, and the reason I used this actually was because this is what I've got on my toes. I painted my toes like a couple of weeks ago, and I'm pretty sure that already I couldn't paint my toes anymore. And this is a one-step, so you can chrome right onto it, and that's exactly what I did, so that I would have nice blingy toes. So even if my vagina is spoilt, my toes will look lovely in the delivery room. And I chromed into it Glitterati Unicorn Magic, which is a unichrome pigment. I actually just used my nitrile gloved hand to do that, but I also like to use a silicone chisel tool with these kind of pigments. So that's what we've got for our base, apart from this feature nail, which is a custom mix that I made of Madame Glam, Perfect White and Vintage Blue, as featured on my Ice Queen Christmas nails tutorial. So that's what we've got going on the base. And I will say another thing, I really wanted to, I can't bend this way. I really wanted to see these background stars, and you can see them here a little bit on my thumb. I really wanted to pigment stamp those with the Unicorn Magic, but I think because the particle size is just a little bit bigger than other pigments that you might use for pigment stamping, like chameleon chromes and chromes, etc., they were just coming out a bit blobby. So for the stamping of those, this is the only non-Clear Jelly Stamper colour that I use, because I did want a little bit of, a little bit of bling in there. So I used Colour Club Blue Heaven regular nail polish. For the stamping, I have used only 2 plates. I hate when this happens. I get stamping plates out and my phone just like automatically darkens the screen so you can't see shit. Anyway, this is the one that I mentioned, CJSLC-29, which is like a baby plate, which Debbie kindly sent me. This one here is an alphabet plate, CJS-42, which I actually bought last year and haven't got around to using yet. And thankfully I did get around to using it for this many, and I used it to individually stamp all of these letters. And this on the thumb, some of my older subscribers might remember a French electro band from the 90s, and I think they're still together now, called Air. They had this album called Moon Safari, and there was a song on there which was really, really cute called A New Star in the Sky. And in the chorus, the like auto-tune kind of synthesizer voice says, "My baby blue is a new star in the sky." And of course I'm expecting a little baby boy. And just when I hear those words, "my baby blue," it just makes me think of baby Frank. So that's the story behind this stamping. So on the thumb here, we've got these stars from the baby plate. We also have this baby and this baby. And then we've got another one of those stars in a gold colour, and I'll go through the colours in a sec. And then we've got all the letters from here. Onto the pointer design, and you can see that we've got this bunting, and it's a boy. And no, there isn't an exclamation mark on the plate. I actually had to hand do that myself with my wrong hand, as I did with this. And yes, there is going to be a wrong hand freehand tutorial. I just felt that this design here was maybe a little bit too simple to do like a good kind of solid tutorial on how you can do freehand art with your wrong hand, because it's really just lines, so that's pretty simple, isn't it? So anywho, here is the bunting, and I actually put the outline on first because these are just ever so slightly smaller and you can put them on afterwards. At first I was thinking, oh, I want to do different colours for these, so I'm going to have to magically like kind of put them exactly in the right place. And then I thought, no, I'll just put the outline on. I'll go over with these, and then if I need to, I'll go over with the outline again. And that was the way to go, because I didn't have to go over with the outline again. So yay! And you can see here, tiny. It's a boy. Now I will say, for this part of the image, because it's very small and diddy and a bit fiddly, I did have to use my original crystal clear stamper with the decal head. And if you've watched any of my other clear jelly stamper videos before, you'll know that I use XL big bling wherever possible because refraction is virtually zero on it. However, it will not pick up all images. If there's a lot of negative space, you might struggle. And yes, I'm getting out of breath because I've got mouse lungs. My baby is currently lodged right up against my lungs at the minute, so I can hardly get my breath. So sorry about this if I sound like off of Malcolm in the Middle. I can't remember what the kid's name was, you know, the little guy in the wheelchair. Anywho, so yeah, I use this wherever possible, but sometimes you will see me using this stamper instead, and that's because it's better for either picking up the awkward images or for the polish not drying so quick. Onto the pinky, just for a sec. We've got these little footprints and these little footprint outlines, and then on this nail we've got just the baby and a bottle. Now I must stress I am intending to breastfeed, not bottle feed, but they're quite close together, and if you dicked about for a while, you could probably take off the excess and get rid of that image of the bottle if you didn't want it, if you're careful with an orange wood stick, but I couldn't be arsed, so I didn't. And besides, it was just the right amount of space on the nail to get that on, so I think it worked out alright. And all of those I applied painstakingly with, look at this, this is the Pretty in Pink double ender, and yes, I've got some more double-ended action coming to my channel courtesy of Clear Jelly Stamper soon, but this is awesome. I love this brush. It's got a clean up / size 6 gel brush at one end, but this is what I used. Ooh, look at that, really nice slim straight bin detail brush, which I found quite easy, even with my wrong hand, to get my rainbow on with. So let's move on to the stamping polishes. So these are the polishes that I've used for the stamping, and you'll see them as we go through, because I'm not going to chat through all of the actual stamping. That will be sped up, but you'll see which ones go where as we're stamping, because I'll show you. So we have got these three I actually bought. 005, which is Wild Child. 017, this lovely lilac colour, which is Linny Loves Lavender. And 051, because now they come in these cute little boxes, which is Bring On the Bubbly. So those are ones that I have bought. This one here, 052, is called Jazz Not Blues, and I've been dying to use this one since Debbie sent it to me last year in another batch of PR samples. And yes, because I've got she very kindly sent me the entire 12 new pastel collection, so I should be doing a swatch video of those, and I've got a few other polishes as well that I need to do on a swatch video, including this one. So that's 052, Jazz Not Blues. And then these ones, also PR samples, are from the pastel range. We've got 069, which is April Showers. We've got 064, which is New Bud. 073, which is Bluebell. 075, which is Everything's Rosy. And 066, which is Petal Princess. So that's all the chat over and done with. Let's get on with the stamping.
Listen. Listen.
And here are the finished nails, all done and dusted, and I've oiled myself up since I tend to have like mutant dry cuticles. So here are all of the nails, and no, I don't know what I did there. These magically appeared this morning, so I don't know, maybe I've been biting myself in my sleep. Anywho, so we've got the My Baby Blue is a New Star in the Sky thumb. We've got the Bunting It's a Boy pointer, just plain unichrome on this background, Unicorn Magic by Glitterati, the Rainbow Baby, and the little footprints. So that's my baby shower / gender reveal tutorial nails. I have to say a massive thank you to Debbie for sending me this really cute plate. Very much appreciated, so thank you very much. I hope that you enjoyed this toot and found it useful. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.